Perfect attendance, a really real adventure of me. 100% true stories from the awkward vault of my past. So let's journey all the way back to 2005, a time where American Idol was the top-rated show and America had much better political candidates. I was in 5th grade. So the story starts out at lunchtime on the second to last day of school. I remember eating my PB&J that my mom had packed for me. I was sitting alone at a table in the center of the classroom, staring at the ground. I was humming softly to myself when I felt it. I was about to throw up. I looked around to see if anyone was near me, and sure enough, like 20 kids were. I remember one girl looking at me. She was like, "You don't look so good." And that's when it hit. I threw up everywhere. Have you ever seen a geyser or something? Like, same situation. I had no idea that such a small kid could produce such a large amount of liquid. The kids were grossed out, to say the least. I went to the nurse's office and ended up being picked up by my mom. Game over. Embarrassing, right? Well, it gets worse. The next day, I woke up as sick as ever. I totally had the flu or the Black Plague or something. Whatever it wasn't good. I literally crawled to the front floor. My mom was like, "What are you doing? Where are you going? You're sick." And I was like, "Mom, it's the last day of elementary school. You only get one, plus I feel fine." She was reluctant, but eventually agreed to let me go. So I got to school and I sat down at my desk that was covered in puke like 13 short hours ago. I started working on my homework when I felt that feeling again, the same one that sent me home the day before. That's when I was like, this isn't going to be my legacy. I politely excused myself from the classroom and waddled on down to the nurse's office. The rest of the afternoon, I laid on her couch and counted how many cotton balls she kept in a jar. I started to feel a little bit better. A few hours later, I heard all the other 5th graders out in the hallway. They were headed to the gym for the end of the year ceremony. I summoned my inner dragon and stood up. I wasn't going to miss this. I have come too far. I exited the nurse's office and slithered into a long line of students filling into the gym. I took my seat. I saw my parents at the back of the gym and waved. The ceremony started and I started to feel better. I listened to award after award and had a strong feeling about getting something. I patiently waited through the entire ceremony until there was like one more award to give out, the Perfect Attendance Award. This was my time to shine. I missed school as much as stormtroopers hit their targets, so like never. They started to read the names of the award winners. This is what I've been waiting for. I looked back at my parents and they gave me the thumbs up. I smiled and looked towards the stage. When my teacher read my name from her sheet, I stood up and walked towards the stage. Man, 5th grade perfect attendance. I had the world in my hands. I literally glided up the steps and approached my teacher. "Congratulations, son," she whispered in my ear as she gave me a handshake. I grabbed the certificate and continued across the stage. And that is when my world fell apart. I felt an all too familiar tingling in my stomach. I slowly looked towards my parents in horror. I clenched my fists and closed my eyes and started to run, bracing for the inevitable. I was halfway down the stairs of the stage when I projectile vomited all over myself and the stage. The entire auditorium was watching me. I continued to run with my eyes closed, desperately wishing this was all a bad dream, but it kept coming. I ran out of the auditorium and didn't stop until I got to the end of the hall. I looked back and saw the trail of tears, a pathway of what was once my lunch, all over my elementary school floor. A single tear rolled down my cheek as I opened the school doors and ran to my parents' van. My parents soon found me and drove me home. I slowly watched as my elementary school faded into the distance. I never said goodbye to my teachers. I never gave my classmates one last high five. "Congrats on the perfect attendance," said my dad from the front seat. "Thank you," I mumbled, as I felt the remnants of what was once my lunch slowly roll down my chin. Hey guys, if you enjoyed the video, please let me know. I'd love to make more stuff like this. It was a total blast. Thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like and a comment and share with your friends if you enjoyed my storytelling. Alright, go Pugs. See ya.